Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I want to do this reading on Stephen Smith, 17. He was found on a road close to the Murdaugh property on July 8th, 2015. He was about 15 miles from the family Moselle estate, but his car was found 3 miles down the road from where he was found. Law enforcement had originally made it a hit and run, but now it has been changed to a homicide. I've already shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle one more time. What happened the day Stephen Smith was found dead? What happened to Stephen Smith? This is the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins is about sharing, giving, helping out. You see how he's given each one of the little critters down there a pinnacle. Try to get that right so you can see it better. There we go. There we go. So it's earth. So Six of Pentacles will be earthly items, money, clothing. So I feel like Stephen was that type of person. He liked to share, and I feel like he was real happy, like really bubbly, happy kind of person. Good personality. I feel like he tried to help people. He liked to give to people. I do, however, feel like he gave way more than he received back. Not that that's what you're supposed to do when you give, but I feel like he gave way more than he got back. I also kind of feel like he was going somewhere that day to give somebody something. I'm not sure. Why's the Six of Coins here? Let's see. The Queen of Swords is a seeker of truth. She's a seeker of facts. And the Queen of Swords doesn't want to have any added information or anything but what the facts of the problem or matter is. And she lives on justice and truth. So the Queen of Swords would be probably someone in their like 40s, 50s, that age. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Swords here. Temperance. So temperance is about balance. With anything in life, just trying to balance out work, life, relationships, plans, friends. I do kind of feel like maybe he was taking someone of this age some information to share with her. I don't know. I feel like she might have asked him to find something out for her. And I feel like he had more than one thing planned that day, but I feel like there was someone he was going to see around this age that he was taking something to her that she had requested. Up too many? One at a time, please. King of Swords. So the King of Swords is also a truth seeker. Someone that only deals with the facts, and that's how they handle the situation that they come into. They're very just, they're very fair, but they always try to handle the situation on the side of the truth. How many was Stephen meeting someone that day? Was Stephen meeting someone that day? Was Stephen meeting someone that day? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. New start, new beginning, emotional start, emotional beginning. It's water. So he could have been meeting a water sign that day, someone that's a water sign, but I do feel like he was headed in a different direction. I don't know if he was starting a new job or getting ready to, graduate school. So he was going to be doing something, going to college. But I feel like he was starting anew. So and I feel like he was very excited about it. I feel like it was something he was excited about. So that day that he was out and about, that was part of his new plan. Nine of Coins. So the Nine of Coins is happiness. Happiness, abundance, having everything you need, sharing, giving. So he was, and it's family. So I feel like he was just really happy where he was at in his life and with his family. I just feel like he was very happy. Who did you meet that day? Who did you meet that day? Who did you meet that day? Too many cards. Get one at a time, please. Who did you meet that day? Who did you meet that day? Who met that day? So the Ace of Cups is new starts, new beginnings, emotional start, emotional beginning. See how the cup's filled up? You have your cup filled up. New enthusiasm, happiness, intuition, seeing things differently. Who was his new start with? Who was his new start with? Who was his new start with? There we go. So the King of Coins would be an earth sign. So it could be an earth sign that he had recently met. The King of Pentacles would be an older person, though, I would think. Down to earth, good with money, a business owner, someone that owned a business. They were very good they were very creative, but they were kind of stern with their money, because they were good at making it. So I feel like there was someone in his life like that, someone that was very good with money, could make money, knew how to make money, liked money. And I feel like they owned a business or owned some kind of financial business where they were able to make money. Why was he? Let's see. Strength, that's what it is. Be strong, be courageous, stand up for what you believe in, stand your ground. Be courageous. Okay. I do feel like he was a strong person, but I'm not really sure why he felt like he needed to hold his ground that day. Stand his ground. There must have been something he had to... Why did you stop on the road? Why was you on that road? Why were you out by the Myrtle? Why were you on that stretch of road? Why were you on that stretch of road? So the Seven of Coins is about planning. Nurturing, planning, watching it grow, harvesting it. So there were plans that day. think they'd been planning it a while. I'm not sure if he had been. I think it has to do with taking the information to this person that he was taking information to. Why is the 7 of coins here? Why is the 7 of coins here? Why is the 7 of coins here? Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands would be someone courageous, someone who comes in quickly, kind of chaotic, kind of just jumps into a situation, not really paying attention to the situation. I did get it in reverse, so it's kind of like the person that was coming into this situation was not very courageous. They were a little scared. They were coming in it half-heartedly, and they were also coming in it kind of scared, kind of worried. Why were you on that road that day? Why were you on that road that day? Besides meeting the person, what happened? The Devil. So the Devil's about bad decisions, bad choices. It could be about addiction. It could be addiction to anything: gambling, money, drugs, alcohol, anything of that sort. I feel like he's saying he made a bad decision. He made a bad choice. He made a bad choice when he went down there. I feel like he was deceived when he went down there, which made him make the bad choice. What's the Devil card here? What's the Devil card here? So the 4 of Cups is about loss, mourning a loss. So you see how the 1 cup is in front of him, but the other cups are just kind of in different places. So it's mourning a loss. So I feel like so whatever decision he made was an emotional one. It affected him emotionally, and it was a loss of something. So I would say it was the loss of a friendship or a relationship or a person or something that tugged at his heart, but it was a loss that he could recover from, because he's got a cup back here to recover from it, but he wasn't seeing it at the time. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? King of Cups. So the bad decision I feel he made was to stop. He stopped. He pulled his car over. King of Cups isn't someone that's he would be connected to, but it would be an older person, I would think. 30s, probably 40s. I would say in the 40s. They like to use emotion. King of Cups is emotional person, but sometimes they can use their emotions to get what they need. The King of Cups can be a deceitful person and be conceited. I feel like the King of Cups use that emotional attachment to get him to stop the car. How's the King of Cups here? Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins would be a younger person, like in their 30s. The Knight of Coins is driven by money, earthly things. And that's what they go on adventures. The Knight of Coins likes to be adventurous, go on adventures and look for new ways to make money. And they just kind of go out into things without getting all the facts about, how you make money, if this is a good way to make money. But they're adventurous, and they're always looking for a new thing, a new way to make money. So I feel like there was someone around him out in that area that was probably in their 30s, late 20s, early 30s. So I feel like there was at least 3 people out there the day he was out there on that road. What happened when you stopped? 5 of Wands. So 5 of Wands is conflict. So I asked what happened when you stopped, and it was a conflict. So I feel like there was someone older, like in their 50s, 40s, 50s, and then someone younger, like in their late 20s, early 30s out there with him. I actually feel like there's 2 people that were in their 30s, late 20s, early 30s, and then the King of Cups. And you see a lot of it's earthly and emotion. Why were you found separate from your car? Why were you found separate from your car? So the 6 of Wands is about victory. Victory, accomplishment, achievement, winning, getting what you want. Five of Coins is about poverty, not having everything you need, outside looking in. I kind of feel like Stephen felt like that. He was always on the outside looking in, never like really accepted for who he was, or how he was, or what kind of money, how much money he had, or how I don't feel like his parents were like the how the Murdaws were like known in the community, and everybody knew who they were. Well, his family wasn't, they were just like us. They were hard-working families that just did their thing, and he just always felt like he was around that area. I think he felt like he was always on the outside looking in. Man, I feel like there was at least 3 to 5 people there. And I asked him why was he outside of his car, and then I get the 5 of Pentacles, which is outside. So the Queen of Coins would be like the Queen of Pentacles, so she would be like in her 40s or her 50s, nurturing, down to earth, creative, loves animals, loves materialistic things. I feel like there was someone around him like that. Were you deceived? Is that why you stopped your car? Were you deceived? Is that why you stopped your car? Were you deceived? Is that why you stopped your car? The Moon. So the Moon is about things unseen. You don't see the whole picture. You can only see the thing is in front of you. Sometimes it's about intuition, because it does deal with the water sometimes. So the Moon is about intuition and seeing things that you didn't see before. But it can be you know, you're going down this path and you only see what's before you, and you don't try to see what's around you. You don't try to see the big picture. I did get it in reverse, which means you're not seeing the things that are in front of you. Like, there are things that are in front of you are not, you're not paying attention to them. And you're not using your intuition. You're not letting your intuition guide you through the areas that you can't see. You're just not paying attention. So I feel like he's saying he should have listened to himself. He just couldn't see it at the time. How many people are responsible for your death? So the Page of Swords is someone like in their 20s, their 30s. There's someone that's new at whatever they're accomplishing. They're inexperienced at it. With it being a sword, so it would be someone that's out there asking questions, looking for information, gathering information, trying to find out the facts of things. I do think there's someone out there around that age that's trying to help his family find out what happened. So it would be someone in their, their 20s, maybe 30s, someone that's inexperienced but helping, wanting to help. How many people are responsible for your death? How many people are responsible for your death? At least 10 people are responsible. So the Ace of Coins is about new starts, new beginnings, earthly, on the earthly realm. So I feel like his death provided that for someone. A new beginning, a new start, and it had to do with money. I know that sounds terrible, but it has to do with money. I think money was a part of this, what happened to Stephen. How many people are responsible for your death, Stephen? How many people are responsible for your death? I keep getting 7, so I kind of feel like there's maybe not 7 people that are responsible. I do feel like there's 7 people that know what happened. I'm feeling more like five people are responsible, but I feel like about 7 of them know what happened. Stephen, will you find justice? Will your mama find justice? Will your mama find justice? 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is a burden, but it's like, it's the end of a burden. It's the end of something. Don't give up. So I feel like he's telling his mom this is the end of her burden. Don't give up. Stay determined. Because you're almost at the end of this burden. So I from that I feel like there will be some type of justice for him. Because the 10 of Wands is the end of a burden. And stay determined and don't give up. And I kind of feel like that's what he's saying to his mom. Don't give up. You get justice. You get justice. You get justice. You get justice. The Emperor. So the Emperor is a father figure, an authority figure, someone experienced, someone with that's very courageous. I kind of feel like there's someone. I don't know if it's his dad that this is describing, or someone that's. I kind of feel like it's someone that they have hired to help them. That's very, very smart and very courageous and very. He's one of very. He's just very smart in what he's doing. And I feel like he's like, I'm gonna figure these things out and help the family. So I think they have someone on their side that's very authoritative and knows things. You know what I mean? Stephen, can you tell us how you are? How are you? What's your mindset? What would you like us to know? What would you like us to know? What would you like us to know? The Star. Ask him what he'd like us to know, and it's like, don't lose hope. Hope. Wish upon a star. Believe. Just hope. I keep hearing stay determined. Stay determined. I don't know if he would say that. If that was one of his sayings, but I keep hearing stay determined. And hope. That's the card I got for hope. The Lover's deck is on the bottom. The Lover's card is on the bottom of the deck. It could be. I do feel like he was meeting somebody that he was emotionally attached to. I do feel that. So I do feel like there was a lot of emotion, and the reason why he stopped on the side of the road. Somebody got him to stop that he was attached to, I believe. Emotionally attached to. So, okay. Thank you. This once again was on Stephen Smith. Y'all have a great day.